Rogue might not be like the sexiest brewery out there, but I will give Rogue this. They're always willing to try crazy flavors, which a lot of breweries don't do.
This one, they blend the Hazelnut Brown with their Chocolatey Stout to come up with
Hazelutely Choctabulous.
It's just such a bad name.
Glub, 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 glub. The bottle says that this was a creation dreamt up by their locals.
Yeah.
And if the beer lovers made this and it was popular enough for them to bottle, I would have to believe it has to be good.
I can't think of a beer that was just like, hey, these are two we already offer. We're not going to tell you to blend it. We'll blend it.
Well, and also this really defies style because it's really not a hazelnut brown. It's not really a stout. You know, what is it? It's a hybrid, a mutt.
You know, the locals are probably on to something when they came up with this. So let's not dismiss it at first.
No, I won't.
And let's do the first step, which is get our noses into this. Let's take a sniff.
All right. Okay, right off the bat.
Yeah.
And here, look, I know Rogue.
Hey.
As far as craft beer community, people kind of like dog Rogue a little bit, but that first sniff, okay.
Bold statement of the day, it has more aroma than Hop Slam. Big, fudgy, dark, like chocolatey malts coming through that chocolate stout, but also some nuttiness.
There. Like the hazelnut is definitely, I'm exclusively a hazelnut coffee creamer guy.
Oh yeah.
I love
There's
hazelnut.
no other creamer.
So to me, I'm like, okay, this is right up my alley. So off aroma alone, off just two sniffs alone.
It smells like those the nutty wafers. Or you know what I'm talking about? The wafer candies that are chocolate. Not the nutty bars because those are peanut butter, but kind of like that same deal. But with the chocolate ones, that's what this smells like. A real wafery, sweet, sugary. It's definitely a very sweet, really desserty kind of beer.
Let's do it. Let's go ahead and dive in to Hazelutely Choctabulous.
Yes, that's right.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Who am I to complain?
The mouth feels pretty good.
Mouth feels great. Ooh, actually, as I start talking, there's a really cool back end of hazelnut that kind of comes through like an after effect. Chocolate up front. You know, not too bold. It's not like a super thick beer.
But I think the mouth feels pretty good. I won't say I'm surprised, but I'm a little surprised.
Definitely some hazelnut, though. And dark cocoa, like baker's chocolate. You know what I mean? That's not sweetened at all. That baker's cocoa is in there for sure.
I actually think, like, the lightness of it has a great mouthfeel, but it's a pretty light drinking beer. I think that's a good thing in this situation because normally I feel like a lot of porters come up a little thin, but I think if it was a little heavier, I think it might be too much.
Yeah.
I'm digging it. I would really hesitate to order this based on the name, but Rogue, if you rebrand this under a less ridiculous name, I think this is actually a really good bar porter because it's really drinkable, it's fairly light, and it's got a good flavor. I could totally see me at a bar drinking this if it wasn't so ridiculous.
It's very straightforward. I won't say it's the most complex beer in the world.
No.
It's not one of those where you're going to have to...
It tastes like what it says.
It tastes like what it says. You're not going to have to overthink this one. It's not one for the beer elite, but it's delicious.
A lot of novelty beers I don't like. I usually think like, ew, too much, or that's way off.
Yeah.
I'm going like a 95 as far as what it is. I think it's pretty spot on, super drinkable. It's good. I mean, it's an A. It's an A beer from Rogue if you're looking for this kind of beer.
Right, and that's a big point because if you're going to compare this to the double hundreds of the world, it's not only 5 points away from a double hundred. But in terms of what they're going for and the style and, you know, what's going on in the bottle, what they're trying to do, how could you fault a 95? It's literally chocolate hazelnut porter.
It's good.
It's super drinkable, super good. I can't think of any off flavors. I can't think of any faults.
No.
It's just not all that complex, which is like the reason I'm going 95. But hey, that's what they did. It's what they wanted. It's what they did. They accomplished it. Give them an A.
Good job, Rogue.
Guys, what's the underrated brewery for you? Because I feel like Rogue is getting a bad rep here. Whenever they put out a beer that they say is going to taste like something, that's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
And so we want to know from you, what's the brewery that's way underrated that people give a bad rep to? I'll just throw one out there right now. New Belgium.
Yeah.
I think people underrate them.
Yeah.
Their beers are great. And Deschutes Fresh Squeeze, I think, is the most underrated IPA in the entire world.
I'd agree.
So with those things in mind, put those in the comment section below, and always remember,
We are the Brew of You crew.
we will review.
And give away a brew. Keep watching. To you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So one of Ron and I's favorite running jokes is that no one ever makes it this far in the video. So I'm probably talking to 3 people here. And you 3 people, here's what I want you to do in order to get yourself a Rogue beer. I want you to go to any other video in the BRC. Share that video somewhere, whether it's on Twitter, Facebook, whatever it has to be. And then comment in our comment section here, hey, I shared this video. And you'll be put into a drawing to get yourself a Rogue Hazelutely Choctabulous. See ya.